Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. Welcome back to Scotty's Tubi Horror. No, Scotty's Tubi Summer Spectacular. We're talking about Alien Abduction, 2014. This is a movie that I mentioned before. My friend Eric and I used to go to Family Video and pick up like direct-to-video horror movies and stuff. This was one that he picked up, Alien Abduction, and the story is about, it's a found footage film about this family who are on a vacation in the Brown Mountains in North Carolina when the aliens invaded. Okay. Man, I was gonna do a thing, but I couldn't remember how it goes, so yeah. So our framing device is a autistic child who is filming video footage to cope. I don't know if I've really done that. I mean, I film videos. I guess that helps me on it. I'm autistic, by the way. Some are worse. You know, I said that how they portray an autistic child in The Predator is wrong, but because none of that happened to me, that is into my niche. Squealed so loud it made me do this. So, yeah, I no longer think that that's not right. I think I'm not as bad. Excuse me. As some other autistic people. So, yeah, but. Yeah, so you got Mama, Papa, sister, an older brother. They're on a road trip. Now, this movie actually starts out kind of weird. It starts out with the end of the movie. You see, like, a long fingers on the camera, and they throw it out of the spaceship. There's a big light, and it lands on Earth. How did it survive the atmosphere? I don't know. It's a little stupid, and I also think that's kind of a dumb opening. If you really think about it, because that basically says you, okay, they're all taken or dead, right? Because if the aliens got the camera, they didn't make it. I mean, you could have done a thing where they tried to abduct them and they got the camera, but you know. No, there's a lot that goes on in this movie, so I don't know if I'll be able to go, like, completely word for word here, but, like, I'll do what I can, because there's a lot, especially towards the end, where there's lights and flashing and a lot of shaky cam. I tell you that much. And not just because it's an autistic child, but, like, when they start running, it's not like, no other movies where it's like, it's more like, like that, where it fell off the thing. Oh, it's so shaky you can't see what it is. And due to the fact that it's a low budget direct-to-video found footage horror, obviously they're not going to show the aliens unless they show them from distance. You see the fingers, like I said at the beginning, but you don't really see much of anything. Some people say, okay, it's good to not show some things, be a little ambiguous, but you know they're not showing them because you know they don't have very good alien suits, right? It's like those cheap-ass Slender Man movies, like Slender or The Slender Man, where like you barely see it in there because they didn't have the rights to it, so you just sort of see little bits and things, but you don't really. The most you get of a Slender Man in Slender is the guy dressed as Slender Man. But yeah, it's like an itch. There are some creepy moments. Like there's one point they come across this tunnel, and it's just abandoned cars, and luggage and stuff all over the place. It's very creepy. Then you see like a figure at the end, and when the dad calls out for him, they realize, no, this is not a person. Then the dad gets taken, and so they have to run. They have to run off. They have to go, and they find this redneck guy named Sean, who keeps calling the autistic children names. He calls him slow. They say he's not slow. He calls him the R word. He's not an R word. The older brother, I think the older brother's gonna punch him in the face, but he doesn't. Everybody's going by their own first name in this movie, except for the guy who plays Sean. But like, I have to question Sean. Like, he hears his missing brother over the radio and goes running after him, knowing full well, because he knows about the Brown Mountain Lights and alien abductions. He knows about this stuff, and just one radio message from what he thinks is his brother, and he's running off. I mean, if my brother was out there, or my son, or someone that I loved was out there, I'd want to, but I'd be smart enough to know that no. Cut to that, the gif of Tom Hardy from Mad Max Fury Road. That's bait. That's bait. Yeah, because that's what it is. That's bait. It's amazing how I announced that was one of the franchises I was going to review a couple years ago. Still haven't done it. It's on the docket. Just there's so many things that I've wanted to do. Not done. Sorry, I got gas coming out. I had a mushroom pizza for lunch. That's part of it. But yeah, it's well done. But there's just a lot of shaky cam, a lot of lights, a lot of everything. And then, like in most found footage stuff, you gotta have people arguing for no reason, because if they didn't argue, they'd get stuff done, right? But so, like, the dad is gone partway through this, so it's just the rest of them trying to survive. And that Sean guy gets taken, and then basically running around trying to not get taken, but end up back around that tunnel and like, no, we gotta get out of here. And yeah, just sort of goes downhill from there because aliens show up and everything goes to shit. And it's implied they're all taken because the aliens get the camera. And there's a mid-credit scene where they find the cops, because we've seen them pick up the thing, and then there's a mid-credit scene where the cops find the dad, but it's also implied that he may not be the only one they found, which kind of fits with alien lore where, you know, they abduct you, probe you, and then put you back down. Kind of like Fire in the Sky, where he gets a DB what side? Whatever his name is. The guy gets, Travis? Whatever. He gets abducted and then sent back, and they send him back down because they did experiments on him or whatever. But also they show he tried to escape, so. But like, it could be also like that too. Like, they were just experimenting, right? Because, you know, the thing about aliens is, like, they come from another world, they come here, we look different, so they want to experiment on us and know how our anatomy is and everything, so it could be that. I don't know. I do like the portrayal of the aliens here, where, like, you barely see them, and that's because of the budget, but also, like, it's creepy. It's well done and it's creepy, and it's done to a point where it's like, it's almost like, it's like that moment in Signs, when Meryl's watching the screen and he sees the alien, he goes, oh, like that scene I'm talking about earlier, where they're in the tunnel, they see the humanoid-looking thing, and when they fall out to it, it kind of turns in a way where they're like, no. And even you're going, get the fuck out of there, you're yelling at the TV, you know, it's, yeah. Like I said, this is not going to be a grandiose review, because there's a lot that happens, and a lot you can't see because of shaky cam. But I do think it's well done. I'm gonna give it middle of the road though, because I think it's well done. But it's not one of the higher points. Like I would, if you're talking about alien Abduction movies. Fire in the Sky, of course, is one. Alien Found Footage. Area 51 is the one for you. I think it's better. It's not by much, but it's the better one. I think there's less shaky stuff than this one. So I would recommend Area 51. That one's pretty good. But, yeah. So, let's go ahead and pick our next movie. I had to add another movie. It's sort of a request from Eric after he watched the Suburban Commando review. So just know that another Hogan movie is in here. Although I don't have high hopes when it comes to reviewing that one, because I don't know. New York, I Love You. Yes, I want to see this one. It's an anthology film about a bunch of people in New York, so I kind of want to check it out. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. I'm in Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.